Hi guys, welcome to Manifest with Armine. My name is Armine and I'm a law of attraction consultant. This video is going to be about everyone is you pushed out. This is something that I talk about a lot, I think. I don't know if it's been so much in my YouTube videos, but it is something that is big for me, and it is very, very useful to always remember this, to always have it to kind of turn to in any moment to understand what is happening. When things seem confusing sometimes and we don't know why someone is saying a certain thing or behaving a certain way around us or towards us, it's literally like it's the key or the code, whatever you want to call it, to immediately understand that. And once we understand that everyone is us pushed out and there are no exceptions, then the only variable is what are we doing, within ourselves? What are we believing in our self-concept that's making this experience show up so loudly for us, And, sometimes it shows up mildly and sometimes it shows up, very convincingly and screaming in our face, to the point that we can't avoid it. But that's kind of the point. That's what everything is. Everything in this physical experience is feedback. It's feedback as to what we're doing. And the more we're doing it, the louder it gets in our physical experience. So, it's good to listen to it, to pay attention to it. So the more something is bugging us, let's say, also the more things are going right, that's a reflection of it. But you can use when things are really bugging us or starting to really bug us, or they seem confusing. Again, the only variable is what we're doing in our mind, because it is true that everyone is us pushed out. The way they show up for us is us pushed out, and it's, and if there's like a specific situation of this thing happened, so the only thing to question there is, so if that's true and this happened, then what must I have in my self-concept at the moment in this, on this topic that ended up in me, experiencing hearing that, or someone doing that to me, saying that to me, whatever. So it's actually not about the person, because if we're aligned with being treated a certain way or attracting a certain treatment towards us or experience, it doesn't matter who's doing it. The only reason that someone specific might have said that or done that to us is because that was just the most quickest direct way for it to manifest. The question is, what do we have to believe in our self-concept? So for example, if someone is making you feel like, let me think of a kind of common example so many of you can relate to it, hopefully. I hope you guys can relate to this terrible thing. No. Let's say, okay, someone is making you feel like you're undervalued, let's say, and undervalued in the sense of like maybe what your opinion is not as important, maybe. That's like the direct answer already. I just told you that. So if someone's making you feel like your opinion is not as important, or if someone tends to lately, even if it's not usually characteristic of them, just kind of override your opinion or your feelings on things, then what is that saying? That's saying that somewhere within you, you're not validating your own feelings and opinions, that you're not finding that they are heard, that they're valued, that they're appreciated. So what is an immediate thing you can do for that? You need to go back to I am heard. I'm heard. I am valued. I am respected. I am important. I'm important. And honestly, just the I am heard is so big. It's so big because we don't realize sometimes that, you can go into like childhood experiences or whatever. It doesn't matter. A lot of us end up from time to time feeling like we're just not heard, and that's our reality, even if we're not conscious of it. But if that's an experience that we're having in that moment where someone's making us feel that way, and this is just this example, then that must mean that we have this somewhere in our self-concept, it got jumbled up in there, that we're not heard, you know? So what do? You go back to your I am heard. I am heard. I'm heard loud and clear. My opinions are valid. And you let it sink in. You let it sink in. And the quickest way to let it sink in is when you're in a relaxed state. Do you have to be in SATS? I don't even like the abbreviation SATS, but do you have to be in a state akin to sleep, in the theta state? Not necessarily. It's good if you are, but it's definitely not much, you know, less to do it in just a simple relaxed state, you know? Because every moment is creative. The theta state is not the only state where you want to, you know, turn to your mind's eye to create your reality, because we're creating all day long. Yeah, we have easier access to the subconscious mind when we're in that state akin to sleep, but it's not the only time, basically. So everyone is us pushed out, and it's not about blame. It's about this amazing gift of knowing that it is in our hands. It is in our choices of how we see ourselves, and you've got to believe it. You can't say that, oh, this person said this thing about me, but that's not really how I think about myself, because I think pretty highly of myself. But on the surface you might, or you might intellectually, you know, see yourself as that on some level, but have you accepted that? Like, have you let it sink in? Has your subconscious mind accepted it? Is it something that feels natural to you? You know, did something else bug you that for just a little while put you in that state that you were receptive to anything less than that? So that was just one small example. If you guys have any questions about everyone as you pushed out, if you have any specific questions about it, that would be great, because I can make a more specific video. That was just an example off the top of my head, and the more specific the examples are, the more useful it will be to you. Basically because, you know, it covers everything. Everyone as you pushed out covers every single interaction in our life, even when it's over the internet, even when it's over Zoom, even when it's over anything. Any experience we have is us pushed out, and it's not a bad thing. It's a great thing. It's immediate feedback as to what we're doing within ourselves, and we can turn to that and consciously choose in that moment, okay, I don't know why I was having this thing stuck in my self-concept, but whatever, it doesn't matter, because I can change it. And just you do immediately change it, and that's where the opportunity is, and it's a great thing. So thanks for listening, guys. If you like this topic, or I'm starting to sound way too California, but yeah, if you like this topic, give this video a like so I know that this is the kind of stuff you want me to talk about. Again, I know it's kind of broad, but I can definitely be more specific if you ask me more specific questions. I go through a lot of specific examples with specific people, but this video is for you guys, so I will try to tailor one for you if you have that situation going on where it's puzzling you. And I am off to make another video so I can keep posting somewhat regularly for you guys. YouTube, as you guys know, is usually not a priority for me, but I do see its value, so I am kind of yeah, putting more attention towards it. That's about it, guys. Thank you. If you'd like to subscribe and you haven't done so yet, please do. This is the stuff I talk about. Everything is very simple and casual, and the whole point of my videos is to make this manifesting, you know, whether you're familiar with Abraham Hicks' teachings or Neville Goddard's teachings, Joseph Murphy, Florence Scovel Shinn, or like dozens of other people who teach similar stuff or taught similar stuff. I approach it from all different wordings and techniques. So thank you, guys. Have a great day, night, weekend, week, whatever it is for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.